everyone, and welcome to the fourth episode of the Swing Easy podcast. Today, we will be checking out LIV Golf Hong Kong. We're going to be talking about who we think might be potential relegation candidates already in LIV, and also a little bit of IRL golf in there. We've got a few questions that have been sent in to us, so we're going to talk about our experience of golf and what we think of that. I am obviously joined by the wonderful Damien.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all good, my man. How's yourself?
Yeah, I'm very, very well. As you normally say, much golf played this week.
Yeah, I played a couple, didn't we, this week? I managed to
Yeah,
get out Wednesday and Thursday, so that was always nice. I like to get them 2 rounds in the week before I go work, so that's always nice. Did you play any extra or trained any extra? Because I know you've got that sim now.
no, that's literally it. Just a few swings in the kitchen, and then yeah, Wednesday and Thursday, and we had a little match on Thursday, didn't we?
We certainly did, and I had my lesson as well on the Monday as well,
Oh
so that
yeah,
helped massively as well. We're keen to take that swing out to the inside as well. Sorry, not out into out. There we go. Because we wanted
yeah,
we want it on the inside. I
yeah.
know I've been slicing a few shots, so we're sorting that out, and that was so eye opening as well. And it's kind of like sorted my swing out a little bit. And obviously, I need tweaks on it and stuff like that. But it's great to just have that lesson, have a pro right behind you, be like, "Yep, that's where you're going wrong," instead of me just guessing what I think I'm doing wrong. So it's always nice to have them professional eyes behind the back of you and
Yeah,
sorting you out.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we like I said before, we had a match as well on Thursday. Damien has been subbing for me in what we call Winter League, and we're just getting him a bit more familiar with match play,
Oh yeah,
which is always fun for us. I won't like to brag, but I won 3-2, but we'll
yeah,
leave that as that. But
yeah,
no, he is playing some absolutely fantastic golf for the minute, and one of the best strikers of a 5 wood I think I've ever seen in my life.
yeah. That 5 wood has changed my life, and I hope that lovely shot and the look I'm getting never ends. I feel like if that goes, my game's over. So it has been doing me some favors. So yeah, we'll see how the next few weeks goes. Again, this weather was fantastic. We only had two temps, and now it is raining again. So we just gotta
Yeah,
wait.
it's absolutely madness the weather is so far, and I have been in touch with Ping as well over this because I think that they've manufactured your 5 wood a little bit wrong. So
Yeah,
I am gonna try and get that so it's all checked to make sure it's all
yeah.
like fair and it's legal and
It's too
we can use
forgiving.
it. It's just ridiculous how far that goes. So Ping, if you want sponsors, we'll we'll we'll
Yeah, we
change to
will.
Ping clubs.
Yeah, the best 5 wood in the
Yeah,
history of golf.
yeah. I do need a new driver, so
Yeah,
let's talk it out. But no, we kind of coming to the end of Winter League for me now. And we play our last game. Well, it was meant to be this Saturday, but unfortunately it got called off due to weather. So we got our last match this following on, and then it's hard work then into competitions, into my team golf for the club. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Try and progress there from the second team into the first team. Maybe we don't know. We'll
yeah,
only
that'd be
time will
cool.
tell. But yeah, I'm looking forward to some competition golf now and getting on them proper greens.
Yeah, looking forward to the proper greens and getting in some comps. Comps has not been my strong point. Last comp was a bit of a nervous breakdown, throwing some clubs around. Wasn't very good. And I swore I'd never do it again, but my game's improved, feeling good. So I will be entering a lot of comps this year and just having more fun with it and taking it a little bit less seriously. And hopefully we can get a few wins.
Exactly that, and that's what it's all about, man. No matter what, whether we have bad rounds or good rounds, it's just enjoy the company that's with you. Have a good round of golf, and
Mhm.
literally at the end of the day, we'll be both going work on Monday, and we're both recording the podcast on Sunday. So
Yeah.
if life goes
Yeah.
on, man,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just a game of golf, and them numbers just don't mean anything. So don't let them affect you
Yeah.
or bring you down or anything like that. You go again next week, you just bring it back down. Simple as that.
That's it, mate. That's it.
And talking about throwing clubs and having breakdowns and stuff, let's talk relegation and live, eh? It's a good way to
It
transition through
is.
that there. We'll say that. Now, we've only played 2 tournaments so far. We
Yeah.
had Adelaide, but we kind of gain a grasp of who's kind of struggling at the minute, who's not doing the best, who needs to get that a little bit more practice in there
Mhm.
personally. So I'm going to hand it over to you. Who do you think is going to be relegated? Now, they could be more than one that you think, it could be more.
Yeah.
It's just who you got in that ballpark thinking is going to get relegated this season.
So one player who is in the drop zone so far, and we both mentioned him before, was Laurie Cantor. However, I'm very, very much in the camp of he will be fine. He played so good last year on the DP World Tour. I think he obviously got his PJ Tour card, and he's turned up at Liv, and you're thinking, yeah, he's going to do well, and he's struggling. But my actual, I guess, prediction would be Cameron Tringali. I feel like he's struggled for years, but he's just got through, and he's someone who scraped through last year. My money is 100% on him. And then someone like Sam Horsfield. Again, I
Yeah.
really like him. I think he's a great chap and he's a great player, but he just seems to be struggling out there. But again, all it takes is like you said before, could be a win, could be a top 10, some high points in your back, but they just seem to be struggling already. And we've not seen much of Phil Mickelson because he hasn't been there. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with him, but that's kind of my guess. My main one would be Cameron Tringali. How about
Yeah.
you?
So I like that you picked up on Mickelson there, but I think Mickelson will be absolutely fine. I think
Mm,
he's just got it in his bag to just turn up and just
yeah,
go on a run perfectly fine. No one like if he gets in the top 10, I think he's probably safe. Simple as that because of
yeah.
people around him. I like the pick up on Cantor. I think Cantor as well. There's just something around in my eyes Majestics that's just it's just doomed. It's like it's just not meant to succeed. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is. I don't know whether it's Ian Poulter or what, like or Westy. It just doesn't seem right. There's
yeah.
something with that club that's just off for me. So yeah, I put Cantor down as one of mine. I also think Victor Perez is going to struggle as well. Coming over to live first time over here, it's just completely different. There's I don't think there's anyone that he'll probably connect to. I know he's in cliques, but I
Mm,
just don't think he's got that friendship or anything there. That could be
yeah,
completely wrong, but
yeah.
I'm just going off what I can see from the outside. The scenes brand new coming over. I don't think he's got anything there yet, and it's all brand new to him. So I think it's going to be a shock to his system and trying to kind of get it going. And I just think he's going to struggle. I really do. And he, like I say, the new guys they normally do have a little bit of a struggle. So I've put Perez down. One of like my outsiders, honestly, I think Harold Varner the third could be down there.
Wow,
I really do.
that's a big one. That is.
He hasn't done the best this last two tournaments so far this
No,
season. I haven't seen much of him. I know he can throw a dart in every now and then, and he'll be close to the pin. But I just think with the extension of the relegation zone,
yeah,
I think he's got a chance of being in trouble this time, and that's my kind of outsider chance. Personally, I think Wagner is going to lose the passion for us, and he actually is losing it in my eyes. So I think he might actually be down there, and that's going to be one of my outside chances. I think could get
wow,
relegated this year.
yeah. It's a big one. That is. I did not expect that. Like I said, he is one of the. He has one on live as well,
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
but
he has. Yeah,
it
but
just even like Brendan Steele, for example. But it's just like a
yeah,
one hit wonder, kind of get a win and then just off the
yeah,
boil. And I guess yeah, he could easily drop down. And Harold Varner seems to be on a new team every season. He's moving all the time.
yeah, exactly
So
that as well. So
yeah,
it's just a strange one that I just think I don't know. I see it like I watch his swing. I'm no pro, but like he does like a Scotty Scheffler kind of thing where he just shuffles his feet, and
yeah,
I don't know if that's like when I watch him, I just don't know
yeah,
if he just feels comfortable or something.
yeah,
I like I say, I'm no pro to be like judgmental of him because he's a professional, but
yeah,
just maybe he might just not show up a couple of this year's events,
yeah,
and then that'll be down there.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
that's kind of where we are with the relegation. And talk about relegation, we're going to go on to the more bigger things where people do need points, and that's going to be the next event, which is going to be Live Hong Kong. We've got a couple of interesting facts as well for you. Hong Kong, obviously, Sergio Garcia won it last year, so maybe he's going to win his first one this year. Try and fight back because he's not been the best this year, neither Sergio. So he's got something to answer for, defending champion as
Yeah.
well. You've also got Tom McKibbin as well, who won the 2025 Hong Kong Open, which is at this
Yeah.
course. So he's
Right.
going to be familiar with it as well.
Mm.
And another one that has as Ben Campbell who won it in 2023, which is also this one. And Tom McKibbin was behind by Peter Uline. So
Wow.
Uline finished second, but Gibbons won it by 8 shots. So you got four players there that are very comfortable on this course and this track. They know it, they've seen it. There's some very interesting holes here. You're going to have AK who's going to be absolutely trying to just fire there. And I think you mentioned it on Around the Golf. AK's already there. He's been there for about 3 weeks playing. Whenever the
Yeah.
last one, I think he just flew straight from Adelaide to there to go to get used to the course, which is nice to see as well. So that's going to be interesting. Ripper's going to come off the win last year, so they're going to be
Yeah. Back to
absolutely
back.
sky high as well. So
Yeah.
there's just going to be so many players that are just going to be fighting for this. And obviously, you're going to have your big boys like John Rahm, who's just at the top every single time. So
Mm.
it's going to be super interesting. I still think Ballestier's going to go well. I'm still sticking by that shout that I put
Yeah.
over it last week. Are you still sticking with yours?
Ah, I don't know. It's like each event, and even through the weeks, things change. Like we just seen that Lucas Herbert's qualified for the Open, and he's just done that out of nowhere. He's not been playing unbelievable, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. But you mentioned about Peter Uline and Tom McKibbin there. I think Uline could be a good pick. I think he could be a good pick for the event, or he's going to be there or thereabouts. Yeah,
Ulan is, but he's just got to keep that driver under control.
yeah,
I think you get punished more in these courses than you like in Asia than you would
yeah,
going away into like Riyadh and more open stuff like that. Like in Riyadh, if you hit it into that sand, it was weird. They could just fly it off the sand. It
yeah,
was so strange.
yeah,
It just seemed so easy to get out of trouble there because the course is so perfect. Whereas I think Hong Kong might just be a little bit more trickier
yeah,
getting out of that trouble. And if his driver's off, then he might
yeah.
have a tough one there as well. I have seen as well. I was just looking that Abe Answer, I think he won in 2024 as well.
Yeah.
So that would be interesting to see how he gets around there. I wouldn't mind Abe
I
getting
think
there.
was that my pick from on the last episode, Abe
I
Answer?
think it could have been, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah. I'm
think so.
pretty sure it was
He's
there. It was a good shout that was, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's again he's trending as well. He's playing really well. Out of the old of your the Torquay guys, he's up
Mm,
there with leading the way. He just looks phenomenal. I think
yeah,
he could do it.
he could absolutely, and that, like I say, that Torquay side. We say it every time, but it's absolutely people.
Mm,
It's just a stacked squad. It really is. That's why I represented him today.
yeah,
Poulter's won there. Poulter's won in Hong Kong. You
mate,
never know.
you never know.
Could he finally do something?
I feel like that's such a big question with like what you said there with Poulter and Westwood earlier about the whole vibe of the Majestics. It's kind of
Mm,
like the holding on for dear life, those pair. Like I love them both to death, and
yeah.
they obviously built the brand of Majestics, and they took the risk and they left and they took the heat, and
Mm.
like they've built a good brand there. But I wonder how long they'll last, or if they did get relegated, would they do like a manager role there? I don't know.
It'd be
It's
interesting. Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see, like you say. Well, I'll say this now: if one of them left, Majestics goes up spaces. I'm telling you now. If one of them's left, and it doesn't matter which one it was, and they got
mm,
someone else in to replace them, they would go up the rankings easily.
yeah,
In my eyes, it's just I know that they're all like I don't really call them old timers, but they are old timers.
mm,
They are just like they can get the ball around, they can play golf, but are they ever going to really compete for the
yeah,
for that like title? No, I don't see it. I generally don't see it. 4 rounds as well now is taking even more out of him. I know
yeah,
like Westy's in the gym every single day. I know, but like he said, he just likes his chocolate and his wine, which is absolutely fair.
yeah.
But I don't see them guys being title contenders in a
No, I
long
think
time
no.
with the player capability that we have got in Live right now. Them guys should be happy if they get top 10.
Yeah,
I really think that.
yeah. 100%. But I feel like Cantor's someone who can just flip the switch and go and win an event. Like he won last year on the DP World Tour. He's got all the capabilities to do so. So, but like you said, I can't see Westy or Pulse doing that or pulling it off.
Yeah, I'd love and prove me wrong. I would absolutely love it, as Kevin Keegan would say. I'd love
Yeah,
it. I'd absolutely
yeah,
love it if they went and did it.
yeah,
Because it just them guys in golf that you just go, oh, I wish they'd do well. I wish they'd do every single time. I'm like,
yeah,
come on, let's just do
yeah.
well for us and bring back like that fire that they once
Mm,
had. And maybe if they did get a win, it could spark something. It
yeah,
could absolutely spark something, but only time will tell with it. So then, if you do want to watch Live Golf Hong Kong, if you are in the UK, you will be looking at a 5:15 for the Thursday tee off, a 4:15 for the Friday tee off, a 5:15 for the Saturday tee off, and for the final round, you are looking at a 3:35 tee off. Obviously, you can only watch it on the Live Golf app, and also you can watch it on TNT. Obviously, the zone has kind of just gone to non-UK, so you can only watch it there. So if you do want to watch Hong Kong, get ready for that wonderful, wonderful 13th and 17th double green and see who is going to take away that title at Hong Kong. Make sure you tune into them because it's going to be an interesting one. We will definitely be doing a podcast straight after the Hong Kong one, so we will have one released on Monday for you, doing a full follow-up of everything that's going on, what we reckon it is, the production of it, was it a good track? Was it a good kind of event? And we'll go from there with that. But that will be on Monday, the following week. So, guys, we are going to head into our section where Damien's got a few questions about IRL golf, which is going to be interesting to see what people have messaged in and asked us. I was surprised that we've got messages. I'm not going to lie. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So let's have a listen and see what we've got.
Yeah, so I put out a question on the Instagram page just saying what are some hot topics or questions you've got for us on the podcast or things that we might want to talk about. So yeah, I've got three questions here. These were the kind of the most that were asked, which is kind of nice. People are following the Instagram, which is lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you're following it. Make sure you're following it. Links are
Yeah.
down below.
So first question, it's quite a big one. I'm not going to say who it's from. I'm not going to call them out. But the first question, Ticker, is golf getting too big, and do the golf courses suffer from too many beginner players?
Cracking question.
Yeah,
The question, the question is worded in my eyes in a way that I would answer this as there's golf is never too big in my eyes. Absolutely never too big.
yeah,
We want more people because if more people are playing, that
Mhm.
allows us to then invest in our golf courses to
Yes.
make them better.
Yeah.
If no one's playing golf, if it keeps going and going and going and going, people without being a little bit thingy are gonna move off from golf or they
Mhm.
can't play golf no more. Who's gonna then replace them? It's like a vicious circle that's got to be replaced all and all and all. The only problem is when you see amateur golfers, I think people have to have an understanding of can you hit a golf ball? Yes or no.
Yeah.
I would rather people be in the driving range learning to hit the golf ball. I don't bother if you hit it left or right. I don't mind that. That's just golf. Everyone does that. That's perfectly fine. I'm not saying wait till you're an 18 handicapper and then come and play. No, get on the golf course because you need that experience of being a golfer.
Mhm.
But I just feel like you have to have a full understanding of a golf course. If you don't understand golf etiquette or you've never been taught golf etiquette, you don't belong on a golf course.
Yeah.
If you were, say, an amateur that's brand new and you're playing a par four and it's taking you 8 shots because you're just duffing it every single time, you've got to understand if people are behind you, you have to let them through. I don't mind people coming out and playing golf, being new to it. It's fine. And I really, the one thing, because as someone that was an amateur golfer, me, I joined a golf club on my own, so I didn't know anyone. I just went and bit the bullet. It's a club that was local to me. I've walked past it every single day, so I had no friends going into golf because none of my mates liked golf when I first started. But I had a massive passion for it, so I wanted to play. I would wait until like 5 o'clock at night so that I knew the course would be clear and it'd be quiet. But then I would understand the regulations and the golf etiquette of if I'm having a bad goal, I'll let the person behind me play through. Or I ask them a question, or I don't feel afraid to be like, can I play through if I'm getting faster than you? I might be not very good, but I'm faster than the 4 ball that's in front of me.
Yeah.
Can I play through? And I'll honestly, I'll skip an all if I needed to. So if someone's on the 4th, I'd just ask if I can play through. If I have a bad all, I'll just go to the 5th. And because I'm on my own, I can't really. Your score doesn't count anyway, so it's just getting used to the golf course. But I feel like people just need to have an understanding on the golf course. It's just complete. It's a completely different world out there. It's so bizarre that people don't understand how being on a golf course is. It's like when you play winter, if it says mats, it's mats. You have to play off mats. No one likes it, no one wants to, but you have to play off mats. But for me, I don't think the golf is getting too big. Absolutely not. The more we get it, the more people we have. And if we get the younger people playing it, get them hooked early so that they can practice. Because in 2 years, they will be on that golf course playing even better golf. And you want them to have a good, fun experience. Because if I was on a golf course and I've got some middle-aged man shouting at me, it's going to put me off golf instantly. And then you've just probably cost your golf club £1,000 in plus in memberships. So it just doesn't make sense to be on both ends of not knowing golf etiquette but being too strong and being defending of your golf club. If they're hacking it up, just have a chat with them. Just say, look, you're damaging the golf course more than you are. You shouldn't potentially be ready for the golf course yet. But I just think people need to be told that they are not ready for the golf course yet, or they got to understand that they're not ready for a golf course yet. Maybe have lessons with the pro to do course management or
Yeah.
get on the course and feel a bit
Yeah.
comfortable. But the game is never too big. It's never ever too big because
Yeah.
your memberships are needed at golf clubs and they are crucial at every single golf club.
Yeah. Love that, mate.
Yeah,
No, I absolutely 100% agree.
yeah,
100% agree. Right then, we'll go to the next question, shall we?
yeah. Feel
Right,
free to
next
answer them
one.
yourself as well.
Okay, fair.
Yeah,
I absolutely agree with you saying about the golf isn't getting too big. I think more people, like you said, 100% is better. More members, it's more money for the golf club, better
yeah,
golf courses. I think, like you said there about the etiquette, if you don't know what you're doing, like if I remember being told off for moving my trolley into a position it shouldn't be. I didn't know.
mm,
The members went mad at me. It could have easily put me off and I've never gone back. So
yeah.
there must be like a happy medium with how people are talking to these new
Of
people
course.
because they might not even know. They literally might not even know. And again, if the head pro doesn't say, like say the Mats rule to the player, we can't just assume they know. Like it's like a mixture of all of them coming together. But like you said, overall, it's not getting too big. And again, if you're hacking it up and you just can't hit a golf ball, you shouldn't be on. It's
Mhm.
like driving without a driving license.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
But,
true. It's true.
but yeah. Um, right, then, so the next one, it says, again, thank you for the questions. It says, should golfers be allowed to untuck their shirts when on a golf course in 2026? Question mark.
No, no,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
no for me. I'm going to sound like a right snob, but no, absolutely no. No,
Okay.
I still moan that football players don't tuck the shit in.
Yeah.
Like I am big on it. Just looks smart.
Yeah.
It just looks good. If you go to a golf course, everyone's got the shirts tucked out, like under tucked, and you may as well wear your cap backwards or wait sideways. Put your up if you want. Like
Yeah.
to me, it just looks smart. And it just makes the golf course look that little bit more cleaner. It's just so much about it. It just makes me feel a little bit good. Like you know what? Yeah, like get a nice belt on,
Yeah.
get the belt to match either your shoes or I
Yeah.
don't know. It just to me, it just looks so much cleaner.
Yeah.
And I'm always a big advocate of tucking your shirt in. Yeah.
I'll have to start tucking my shirts in.
I don't say anything because you're my mate, but yeah. Come on,
Oh no,
give it a scrub.
it's been a long time, mate. Uh, I can't disagree with you though. It does look 10 times smarter.
Yeah.
I think it does depend on the fit. I guess if the t-shirt's the shirt's very baggy and very, very long, it does look ridiculous. I think if it
Mm.
fits okay, you can maybe get away with it. I'm 50-50 on it,
The way
but
that like the way that like golfing clothing is going though, I understand why this is getting asked because we're getting like golf joggers now, which I don't mind
yeah,
because they look smart. They do
yeah,
look smart, but we're getting like golf joggers now, and we're getting other items. We're getting
cargo
hoodies,
trousers.
cargo trousers.
Yeah.
Hoodies are becoming a thing now on the golf course, which I don't mind. They look smart.
Mm.
They honestly look smart. So I don't mind when they look clean and that. But yeah, it's just like I understand why this is becoming a question, but for me, I just don't feel like how you can't be not comfortable with
Mm.
a shirt tucked in because it just, in my eyes, it compacts everything. So it
Mm.
honestly makes my swing feel better because my body's compact so that I could keep my swing. But yeah, and I understand because of the way that the golf clothing is going. It's massively changing,
Yeah,
massively
the whole
changing.
the whole the whole vibe of golf. It's a whole industry now of just
Yeah.
old-fashioned baggy trousers and all that jazz, like Malbon.
Mm.
Yeah, I forget the name. But yeah, it's strange.
I do think though it is aimed at bringing the younger demographic of the golf down
Mm.
massively. That's why we're getting like Jordans as golf shoes now,
Yeah,
stuff like that. It's to get to the younger generation of players and get them more comfortable in golf courses, and maybe untucking the shirt can get them more comfortable, get them
Mm.
playing here. But no, look smart, guys.
Yeah. What about t-shirts?
No, no,
Yeah, I agree.
absolutely not.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't want to go down the golf course and just do it across the shit. Nah, 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 nah.
Oh man,
Yeah, let's stick to
brilliant.
polos.
Yeah, that's fair. But I do, like I say, overall, my answer would be I do agree it does look nicer. I think some shirts you can maybe get, if it's boiling hot, maybe you can get away with it.
Yeah, yeah, I get
But
that. We're in the UK, we
overall,
don't get that.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Right. The last question that got sent in, which
Yep.
is ironic with Live Golf, it says, it says here, do you think music should be played on golf courses? Um, like bring your own music basically on a golf course, like through the speaker, which we have done in the
Hmm.
past. What's your view on that?
Well, yes and no, as long as it's not distracting other people.
Yeah.
But you cannot tell that until someone is distracted by it. So it's hard to
Yeah.
it's hard to tell, and yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know until someone has a go. If you can maintain the volume from where you are to any person hearing it, by all means, do what you want.
Mm.
Like we've been away, we've had smooth operator on, swinging through the ball, smooth as anything, helps us out, getting the summer vibes on. We've been there, we've done that. But we're in like Spain or Portugal where you literally don't see anyone. Where you're on that hole, you are on that hole on your own. There is
Yeah.
no one around you. No hole crosses each other. No hole does like it's just a massive track, no matter what. So no one can hear any music that we play when we've got the speakers on in the golf carts. But if I was going to go to a local course around here, especially like ours, we've got three fairways nearly in a row. Whereas
Yeah.
like someone could potentially hear that music there, and it's off putting because if like for example you use a song and it's like a drop of a beat and then it's all quiet, and then boom, that can easily put someone off. So
Yeah.
I say I don't mind music being on, absolutely not. Like if someone had it on the other golf course, I wouldn't mind it personally because stuff like that doesn't distract me.
Yeah.
But I understand where other people are going to go and be like, yeah, that's distracting. But as long as other people can't hear it, then by all means, yeah, have it on. But
Yeah.
I think if you are going to use like music, obviously you're going to be with a group of people because of that. But if not, just stick some earbuds in. So stick one
Yeah.
earbud in so you can still hear the four being
Yeah.
shouted. But just
Yeah.
put one in. I've done that many times on my own rounds. Just stuck an earbud in and wanted music on, I just play it on, and it does relax you a little bit. It does just like cheer you out a bit. And it kind of sometimes takes you away from the golf, so your mind's not even thinking about it. You just kind of vibe into that
I
music,
like
and
that.
it's nice just to walk along and just have that like little beat in your ear, just
Yeah.
stopping you from overthinking things because you can distract yourself from going to the music. Whereas like, oh, what
Yeah.
have I got to do here? Let's just
Yeah.
get down and play that shot.
Yeah. Perfect, mate. I absolutely agree with you again, 100% on that one. Again, if it's not too loud and not distracting other people, absolutely. But yeah, they were the three questions that were sent. We had a few more, but they were very similar or just not something that we kind of need to go over. But they were the three. So again, we'll do this again at some point. Try and
Yeah,
get some more questions, and maybe even do
definitely.
like a quick fire round questions, like 5 word answers, and we'll see what
Yeah,
we can kind of come up with. But no, I
love
think it's
that.
interesting, and there's some hot topics in golf, and I feel like there's a lot more than that, and we can definitely cover them and see what people are saying.
Absolutely. Fire them questions in. It's always interesting to see. And if you have any takes yourself with say you have to ask us a question, give us your answer as well. So we can
Yeah,
kind of like we can have a conversation
yeah,
about that
discuss
and
that.
see what gets said because it's
Yeah,
interesting other people's mindsets in golf. I know there is a lot of mindsets in there. And for example, we went to a humble brag, but we went to a golf presentation on Friday night where we won the league. The contrast of people there, and it was quite funny because it was smart casual. So kind of our age was like polo top, and then you could see people around 45 into the 60s, suits, all in suits, and it's like they've been brought up at that. That's
yeah,
that's how their golf is, whereas we
yeah,
see a complete different golf now, like say with the bit of relaxation and stuff like that. But the two different worlds are trying to blend in, I think, and you're going to get a bit of controversy,
yeah,
absolutely are from it
yeah,
because the more experienced guys are going to want that old tradition fashion of like suits and there, no caps in there or hats in the clubhouse, anything like that, no mobile phones. Right,
yeah,
if you got a phone call out, it's like they're just traditions that just some people don't see in golf. And going back to like amateur golfers, they don't understand that. Like the amount of times I've had to explain to people that I had an interview to join a golf course blows their mind.
yeah,
It's like I had to sit down with the captain, male captain and female captain and have an interview whether I can be at this golf club. And it's like, that's golf.
Yeah.
And people just don't understand that. There's a lot of rules and regulations that are not written down in the code of conduct. Like it's just like the unwritten rule.
Yeah.
You just have to learn them and figure it out. And
Yeah.
people just, if there was a way to put that out on the internet, it'd be brilliant. And then every golf club could have that. Like if you've never been at the golf club before, these are the kind of the unwritten rules of the golf course that you kind of have to follow. So make sure you follow them.
Yeah, love that, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
And there you go, guys. That is going to be the episode today. That is episode number 4, done and dusted. Like I say, it is just a little catch-up one, kind of having a little goosey gander at what's going on in Hong Kong, some relegation ones. It's a little bit of a short one, but obviously that's because we have got no LIV Golf tournament being played at that weekend. So we'll be more indulged. More stats will be coming your way when Hong Kong gets played. So, guys, thank you very much for listening to the podcast or watching it on YouTube as well. If you're like and subscribe, Spotify, just keep listening. That's what you have to do. You're all legends. We appreciate every single one of you. So thank you for taking the time out. And we are slowly growing, which is always nice to see every single time that we put one out. And like I say, we're getting questions fired on the Instagram. That's quality. That is growing. Big credit to Damien for putting the effort in for that one as well. He's done a fantastic job of that. So, guys, thank you very much for joining us. We do appreciate you all, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Much love, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.